Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Yr.4 will be the man on the mound. What do you got?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in, Corey Woodson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start the game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in now, Christian Carter. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Into the box, Kevin Ross, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Jalen Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Olsen stands at second with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front 4-0. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Striding in, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the shortstop,
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
George Springer the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there, base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Fouled off. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Striding into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
22, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in now, Corey Woodson. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Woodson will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Mark Draper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kershaw's ready, and the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Tracked the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Eric Lauer, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. In now, Darnell Mason. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Pitches were fouled off. It gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Carter.
Ready for another chance, Christian Carter. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin Ross.
Now in the box, Kevin Ross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first two outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
At the plate now, Jalen Miller. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw now on 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Woodson is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston. You're out.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. Ruiz waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and Keber Ruiz will ding it at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hiura ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So here now's the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Into the box now, Corey Woodson. Kingery's there. To second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Two and two.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Striding in once again, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 35, Ryan Healy.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. On the ground to the left side. 1 there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mark Draper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in, Darnell Mason. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Stepping in now, Christian Carter. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Anthony Banda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
55, Anthony Banda.
Kevin Ross will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And this will bang up against the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Miller,
the second baseman.
as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Bubba Derby gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Corey Woodson. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. In now, Darnell Mason. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Zach Brown gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Christian Carter. A ball and no strikes. Brown, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2.
8 runs already in this inning. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Kevin Ross would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Kevin Ross. Popped him up. Draper has a play. And the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Last half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 12-1. Digging in, Luis Urias. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Brown. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out.
The batter, number 7.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. From the stretch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel Springer.
Here's George Springer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Dustin May, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 85, Dustin May.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Brewers 3. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Grounded back up the middle. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
So now to the plate, Jalen Miller. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So coming to the plate, Keibert Ruiz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Kingery's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 35, Ryan Healy.
Digging in, Ryan Healy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Mark Draper. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Luis Urias.
Into the box, Luis Urias. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. In there for strike number 2.
1 ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. Foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Dodgers lead this one 12-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corbin Burns will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey Woodson.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Woodson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tucker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Caleb Mack gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Caleb Mack.
So digging in now, Manny Pena. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Omar Narvaez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Omar Narvaez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
One strike.
No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Owen Haston will come on as a pinch hitter.
Owen Haston.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
15-6 the final tally in this one. The Dodgers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. Eric Lauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.